Have you ever wondered why some people climb the financial ladder swiftly while others struggle to make ends meet? This question often leaves us perplexed, doesn't it? The key lies in the power of financial literacy, the understanding of how money works. It's not about how much money we earn, but how we manage, invest, and protect it. Now imagine having a guide that can help you navigate the complex world of finances. That's where Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki steps in. This book is a treasure trove of financial wisdom, aiming to enhance our financial literacy and freedom. It's an enlightening journey that contrasts the financial strategies of a rich dad and a poor dad, revealing invaluable lessons about money that aren't taught in schools. Let's explore the wisdom from the book that can help us achieve financial freedom. Stay tuned as we unravel the main points and principles of this financial masterpiece. Diving into Rich Dad, Poor Dad, we find it busting numerous myths about money and investment. The book fundamentally transforms our understanding of wealth, urging us to reconsider what we've been taught about money all our lives. One of the central themes of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the distinction between assets and liabilities. It's not about how much money you earn, but how much you keep. Assets, as defined by Kiyosaki, are investments that generate income without requiring your everyday involvement, such as real estate rentals or stocks. Liabilities, on the other hand, are the things that take money out of your pocket, like your car, your house, or your credit card bills. This leads us to another pivotal point of the book: the importance of financial education. Kiyosaki asserts that a lack of financial knowledge is the root cause of many monetary woes. He emphasizes that being financially literate isn't just about understanding numbers, but about comprehending the relationships between money, time, and risk. The book also introduces us to the concept of using money to make money. Kiyosaki's Rich Dad advises him to let money work for him, instead of working for money. This essentially means investing wisely in income-generating assets, instead of slaving away at a job just to pay the bills. Kiyosaki also highlights the significance of entrepreneurship, claiming that owning a business is the most effective way to gain financial independence. He encourages us to break free from the traditional mindset of seeking job security and instead to pursue financial freedom. All these concepts may seem daunting at first, but once understood, they can fundamentally shift your perspective towards money and wealth. They empower you to take control of your financial destiny, rather than being at the mercy of your paycheck. These principles serve as the foundation of financial literacy and freedom. Understanding them is the first step towards a prosperous financial future. Now that we've scratched the surface, it's time to delve deeper into these principles. The first key principle revolves around understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets, in the simplest terms, are things that put money into your pocket. These could be investments like stocks, bonds, or real estate. On the other hand, liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. This could be your car loan, credit card debt, or your mortgage. By focusing on acquiring assets and reducing liabilities, you can start to build wealth over time. The second principle is the importance of financial education. This doesn't mean you need a degree in finance, but rather a basic understanding of how money works. This includes knowing how to read financial statements, understanding taxes, and being aware of market trends. By being financially literate, you can make informed decisions that can lead to better income-generating opportunities. But understanding these principles alone won't make you rich. You have to apply them in your everyday life. This could mean cutting back on unnecessary expenses, or investing in a side business, or even just reading a book on finance. The goal is to increase your financial intelligence so that you can make money work for you, instead of you working for money. So how can we start applying these principles? First, start by taking a good look at your finances. Identify your assets and liabilities and see where you can make changes. Can you convert some of your liabilities into assets? Can you invest in your financial education to increase your income-generating opportunities? Next, consider your spending habits. Are you buying things that only serve as liabilities, or are you investing in assets that can generate income? By being mindful of your spending, you can start to shift your financial habits towards wealth creation. Understanding these principles is just the first step. Applying them in our daily life is where the real challenge lies. So, let's take this challenge head on and transform our financial future. After all, it's not about how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. So how can we integrate these principles into our daily life? Well, let's start with the distinction between assets and liabilities. Picture your personal finances as a balance sheet. On one side you have assets, things that put money into your pocket. On the other side you have liabilities, things that take money out of your pocket. An example of an asset would be a rental property. You purchase a property, find a tenant, and voila, you have a steady stream of income each month. A liability, on the other hand, could be a brand new luxury car. Sure, it's shiny and beautiful, but it's depreciating in value the moment you drive it off the lot, and it requires regular maintenance and insurance payments. Now, let's talk about enhancing your financial education. This doesn't mean you need to run off and get a degree in finance. It's about understanding the basics of money management, investing, and economics. It involves reading books, attending seminars, and seeking advice from financial advisors. But what's the point of learning all this if you're not going to use it, right? That's where wealth creation comes in. Once you've identified your assets and liabilities, and once you've enhanced your financial education, it's time to leverage this knowledge. Think of it this way. Instead of working for money, make money work for you. Invest in assets, reduce liabilities, and let your money generate more money. This might mean buying more rental properties, investing in stocks, or starting your own business. The idea is to create a snowball effect. The more assets you have, the more income you generate. The more income you generate, the more assets you can buy. And on it goes until you've created a steady stream of income that doesn't require your constant attention. Finally, never forget that the ultimate goal isn't to accumulate wealth for the sake of being rich. It's about gaining control over your finances, so you have the freedom to do what you want, when you want, without worrying about money. Remember, financial freedom isn't about being rich, it's about having control over your finances. As we wrap up, it's important to remember that financial literacy isn't a destination, it's a journey. Like the many lessons distilled from Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, financial wisdom is a lifelong pursuit. We've journeyed through the book's main points, delving into key principles like the significance of acquiring assets over liabilities, the power of financial education, and the importance of generating passive income. But all these nuggets of wisdom are just the starting point. They are the tools you need to kickstart your journey towards financial freedom. It's not just about accumulating wealth, but rather about gaining the knowledge and understanding to manage, grow, and protect it. The essence of the book, and indeed of financial literacy as a whole, is to be proactive. It's about taking the reins of your financial future into your own hands, making informed decisions and not just letting it happen to you. So are you ready to take control of your financial future? Remember, it's never too late to start.